Welcome back to my podcast. This is the Knitopia podcast where I talk about sewing, knitting, and crochet projects. And today is November the 14th, and it's currently 12:24 p.m. right now in the afternoon. So I decided to come on and just update you guys on some of the projects that I've been working on. But before I begin, I just want to say thank you so much to my new subscribers, to my old subscribers. Thank you so much for the support and love that you've been giving me, and I really appreciate it. So if you like what you see today, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and share. So since I have so much project, I'm just gonna go dive straight into my projects that I have. And I have been learning a new craft, and I've been learning how to sew. So I do have basic sewing skills, and I was just experimenting with it. So for experimenting, I made four things. I made two pair of pants, one leggings, a crib size blanket, and a crib size pillowcase. And I'm gonna begin by showing you the pants that I made. So these are the first pair of things that I sewed. I washed it in the washer. I got this fabric from Joann's, and it's a felt fabric. And I found this toddler pants online. It was pretty easy to sew. Didn't take me long since I'm just a beginner. It took me roughly an hour and a half, but if you are an expert, it should take you less than that. So this is the first pair. Love the pangas. So it's a little crushed because I washed it in the washer. And it fits my 18-month-old daughter pretty well. She looks so cute in these. So these are the first pair. And they Joanna's, they had Funnel online for sale. So I got this for $4.99. And then the other pants that I made are these fun little flower prints. And I love this. And I also purchased this yarn from Joanna's. And I think this was when I was getting a little bit better at it. And then I did some elastic waist for her. Fits her perfect, nice length. And the pattern was free. I might link the pattern in the bottom. The only thing is, I could have made the waist a little higher for her. But they are beautiful. And then the next thing that I have are some leggings. So I was trying to make leggings for my daughter because leggings could be expensive and they don't usually have a lot of pretty patterns. So I was testing to make leggings for myself. So I saw this beautiful sunflower pattern fabric, knitted fabric on Hobby Lobby. I was like, this would look nice as a legging. So I tried making a legging. And the pattern that I used was I traced one of her leggings that she had on brown piece of in a brown paper bag, and then I just cut it out. I think I did a fabulous job. Didn't get to finish the bottom like for this one, but see, I finished this one, and it is beautiful. The only thing is the waist is too big for her because I think I was stretching the elastic band too much. So I might need to go back and rip the elastic band out and try it again. But I think I did an amazing job. What do you guys think? And I really didn't care if the sunflower is lined up or not because they're just little kids' leggings. And I think they're beautiful. Just have to finish this. And I have so much knitted fabric that I purchased from Hobby Lobby that I'll be experimenting with for my knitted project. So, for my sewing project. So this is all that I have for sewing, and I do have the crib size blanket that I made and the pillowcase, but it's currently put away in where we keep our clothes but after we do laundry. So we're just gonna go straight into some of my crochet projects that I have. So I made this little crochet basket. It's white, and I think I had some red heart yarn. So I decided to make a basket, and these are little baskets that I usually keep my daughter's toys in. So she has some Legos, so I would put some Legos in, and she has these Melissa and Dove fruits that she tends to get everywhere. So I said, okay, maybe if I make a basket for her to put these in, it would be super cute. So I made her this little basket to keep her fruits in. I just need to sew the ends in. And then for this, I don't think I used a pattern. I just went along with the flow for it. It does look like a giant hat, right? I could put it on. But it's a basket and it came out really cute. The only thing that I'm worried is that it's white and it might get messy. But you know what? I could just wash it. So this is my first crochet project I have. My next crochet project I have is this shawl that I made. It's done with the fan stitch, and I think the pattern is from excuse me, Yarn Inspiration. It's pretty long. I think I also used a red hard periwinkle yarn, and if you could see the beautiful stitches inside of it. Look at those beautiful fan stitch. I think you could also use this stitch to make a baby blanket. Maybe that's what I'll do with this stitch next. But it's a pretty tall enough shawl, I think. Nice to wrap around you, cozy, right? Or if you don't want to do that, you could just turn it into a scarf. Excuse me. And it is so cozy. And it's super duper soft periwinkle yarn. Don't remember the pattern of it, but I could definitely link the pattern in the description box for you guys. And the first time I saw this pattern was from another YouTuber. I think her name is Yolanda, and her YouTube channel is called All Craft Things. Don't remember, but she has an amazing tutorial on how to make this beautiful shawl. And I love it. I think the next time I'll make it in a darker color so it's more wearable with anything. I think this would look nice with white or black. But I just love the stitch work in it. Look at the stitch work. It is so impeccable. Look at it. It is beautiful. So I do want to make it into a other neutral color. I think if I make it into a neutral color, I'll be able to wear it a lot. And then my next crochet item I have is this hat. It's a folded brim crochet hat, and it's crochet from the top. It's a crochet from the top down. Oh, yes, top down. And then you did a little top down, and then you end it with a ribbon. And I don't think they no longer have this yarn, because this is a chunky yarn. This yarn was from Loops and Thread back in the days, maybe in 2015. I don't know if they still have this one around, but this is what it looks like. The brim could fold down, and all I have to do is I just have to seam right here. You could tell, right? I just have to seam here together, but it's a folded hat, and it's a slouchy, and I'm thinking about adding a pom-pom to it. You could see where I did the joinings here. But it's a very pretty color, very fall color, very beautiful, and I love it. I think the pattern that I used for this hat, I had this pattern a while back. I got the pattern from Michael's when I purchased this yarn. You know, sometimes when you purchase yarn, they have like these little pattern tags, and you could take one. Don't know if they still have them though, but when I purchased this yarn, they had it. So I made this hat, and it's beautiful. And I love the colors. Let's take a look at it one more time. So gorgeous. So that is all I have for my crochet items. I may need to do 2 parts for this because I have so many knitting items. So my first knitting item I have is this amazing neon color sweater. And this sweater pattern is by Knitatude. Just super easy to follow, very easy. And the yarn that I use for this is Crafty Smart yarn in a neon color. My sister helped me pick it out, and I love the lace at the bottom. Looks like little hearts. And this took me only 2 days to knit, and then I got stopped. And it does require a quarter sleeve, but I think I'm just gonna knit a few more rounds of this and keep it as a short sleeve because I really like the curled up sleeves with this. And look at it. It is so, and it's also a beginner's project. The bottom is laced, and I only used 1.5 skein of yarn so far. And I still have one more skein just to finish the sleeves. But I did do some modifications to this sweater. Like for the necklining, she required knit one, purl one, and I did, if you look at it, I did a KTLB. So that means knit in the back stitch to get this amazing ribbage. So it doesn't look spaced out. So that was the only modification that I made. And I love to knit. I love knitting raglan sweaters or t-shirts because I think they're so easy to follow and cute. And when I try this on, it fit me perfect. But since I'm a little taller, I think I'm taller than Knitatude, and the length that she requires was too short for me. So mine's is like a crop top for me when I put it on. But you know what? I love to wear high-waisted jeans. So I think this will be perfect for it. So this is my first one. And I have to say, I just love it. And this yarn is it's so soft. It is so soft. So they did Crafty Smart. Thumbs up to you guys. You did an amazing job with this yarn because some of your other yarns are a little on the rough side, but this one was really soft and nice. Okay, so I love their sweater pattern that I decided to make a second one in a Hobby Lobby. I love that yarn. And this is the second one that I made. And this yarn that I made it in is called Sea Stone. So Sea Stone in the colorway. I purchased this yarn a few years back, hoping to knit a sweater. And then I said, you know what? This might look good as a sweater tee. So for this one, I was just experimenting. I made a short sleeve. Then I did a ribbon for the cuffs. And then I said to myself, if I didn't like the way the cuff comes out, I could just rip it out and pick my stitch up back from here. But I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely going to keep it. And I just need to finish my other sleeve. But I love this yarn. And I only use 1.5 yarn for this. And then the thing that is different about this one is, on this one you see that these are little hearts lace. For this one I did a scallop lace. So I modified a lot. I know it's hard to see the scallop lace, but I think when I block it, you should be able to see those pretty laces. Let me see if you guys could see the laces a little better. Let me see if there's a way I could make you see the, oh no, let's even see if there's a way I could put it up here and pull my screen down. Oh, no, because then you get to see all my goodie projects over there. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully when I block it, you guys will be able to see the stitch work a lot better. But sorry, that's the back. But I just love this sweater. And I tried it on already. And this one is not a crop top, so which is amazing. But I just love this yarn. And I do have 3 more balls of this yarn. I just love to take a few minutes to just admire this beautiful sweater. Awesome. So that is the one I have. Just have to finish the sleeves and then that's it. But I just love the colors of it. So beautiful. And then the other knit projects that I have are just a bunch of accessories. I'm going to start off with some of my accessories that I have. So the first one I'm going to start off is with this Mommy and Me headband that I made. So this is the one that I made for myself. Sorry. So this is the one that I made for myself. Turbans or typical twist headband they call it. And then I use Karen's Cake Latte and plum sugar. I think so. This is it. And it is so soft and it's so cozy. It's like a soft little pillow. So this is the first one I made. And then I wanted my daughter to have a matching one. So I had some skein left over and I made her this one. And she doesn't like hats, so this is perfect for her. So tiny and so cute. I did get a different colorway on this one, but it is beautiful. So I made these two. the adult version, and then this beautiful one. So these are the two that I have, and then I made a matching cow, a matching infinity scarf to go with it. So this is the scarf that I made, and I tell you, this yarn is so soft. It's knitted in a tube. It is super duper soft. So this is what it looks like. The colors are beautiful. So this is what I've been up to, and imagine the matching headband. Super duper cute, right? So I purchased 2 balls of this yarn because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. And then when I purchased it, I had something else in mind. I was gonna make the puff tee, the puff the puff tee that Luna Knit had on. She made a t-shirt the from excuse me from the Karen Cake Latte, and it came out pretty. So I was like, you know what? Maybe if I knit a scarf out of it, it will come out beautiful. And I think if you purchase 1 ball, you are able to knit a headband and a scarf out of it, and then still have more to make this one, because these 3 things were all done in 1 ball of yarn, and it was amazing. My next project I have is I made a other turban headband using the sea stone yarn that I have, because I told you I have 3 more balls, so I used this one. And one of my friends saw this and she goes, "Can I have this?" I was like, "Yes, you can." I think I'm going to make a matching scarf for her with this same color, but this is what it looks like. And I have so much yarn left over from making this. These are pretty easy to make. So if you're looking for an easy Christmas present to make, like, these are definitely really quick to work up and they're easy to go through. So that is one.